Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on whereabouts in the world you are. I hope you're having a phenomenal day so far, and welcome to our Manor Lords Monday playthrough. We're starting a new games day because I think it was Steve Potar suggested on YouTube that he's not seen anyone beat the Baron since the updates come out, so I thought I'd give it a go with the updates. So let's see how poorly this goes. Let's load our custom shield up. Make sure we have the beard, obviously a key part of any Manor Lord's arsenal. I mean, this is the armor that protects the face. You could use armor, but why use armor when you can use a beard? So the cunning plan for today, we'll have Murder Monday a little bit later on, and some more time will be up next, I think. AP today, lovely to have you here. How's your day going? So I'm just going to leave it on the default settings. And let's see where we go from there. The music in this game is just exceptional. The victory condition is dominance. Build up your town, your manor, and when ready, press claims towards regions owned by your opponents. Once claims have been pressed, be ready for battle. Right. What I actually want to see... We go into the... Okay. Alright, this is interesting. High fertility, average everything else. But with... Ooh. How's barley looking? Flax. I mean, rye will be fine everywhere. Underground water is looking fine. We're possibly going to need more stone and iron. And we're going to struggle a little bit with food here. So that doesn't solve very many problems for us. I'm almost tempted to try and expand this way immediately, because it will give us a lot of farming land. Okay, what to do? So there's flax, there's barley. I'm actually going to plan out some of my fields first to stop my own stupidity. Hey lads, how's your hammer going? You don't have one. Oof.
Like a lot of times it's around 9 p.m.
One moment.
But then sometimes she'll...
Oh, Braxios does though. I just need to mute myself on that. Just so I can experience this exactly as viewers do. Muted. Right, I'm not actually farming this. I'm just wanting to get the those fields planned out. Also, remind myself to put it on crop rotation now. Where to build our town, chat? This is actually quite a difficult map to figure out what to do on. Because of the fertility, which is normally the other way around. So, they call me Thoxios. Alright, is there water here? So it'll take you a little bit of time to sort out. I've gone back and forward a few times. Barley fertility is so rare. I think what I'm going to do is get these fields sorted that we won't then use for ages, but we've got two halves over there. 1, 2, 3, that's 4. I'm probably gonna lose that. Okay, this one's gonna be tricky just 'cause it's on the edge of the map. Okay. Alright. That will probably do for barley. We've got a decent enough area for flax there. We've got this area here that's just not good. And we also have this area over here that's not particularly great for anything. go with this for now. And right, I suppose we better set up some housing, get ourselves set up and our original forestry up and running. It would be kind of handy if you could keep showing me this flax fertility while I'm doing it. Okay.
If I have to spend another winter in Albrecht's barn, I'd like to freeze me balls off, even with his wife to keep me warm.
That voice line was excellent. Is Manor Lords multiplayer says 2-player? No, unfortunately not. I don't know if there are actually any plans on the dev list to make it multiplayer either. As in, I genuinely don't know, not a way of saying there's not.
Can I stay where the stream?
So the order I'm going to build in is a logging camp because we're going to need more wood. Giggity. And then we'll start building a food building or two to just support our early game food.
Summer's coming soon.
I get to bend around that? I can. Okay. And then we'll get some housing, and because we need to get housing done before winter comes or we'll not grow. And the faster we can get our housing done, the less damage we're going to have done to our reputation as a lord. So flax feels like it could go quite a long way down here. We're going to see about getting ourselves a well set up.
Come on, laddie.
Oh, I've just made some silly mistakes early on. Oh, that's a problem. Okay, hang on. Right, so what I should be doing is building the wood first, then a granary. Without a granary, all of our food, the first rain we get, will disappear.
Just give me a hammer and something needs to not move.
I thought so you had multiplayer in the tag. Oh, my apologies. Hang on. I will remove that tag. That is because all of the rest of the games we're playing are multiplayer. My apologies. I'll update my tag now. There you go. Thank you very much. I felt like it fall in line really well with this game. It's doable, the neighbouring towns and whatnot. I agree. Midday sale was told by a German lady that denoted the acreage that it could be furrowed in a morning's time by a man behind an ox or a horse dragging a single-bladed plough. That's one Morgan. That makes sense. Morgan's morning, so... How much? Yeah, you get one family doing some logging for a moment, but everyone else I want to get on building. We're going to take an approval rating pretty continuously, or approval rating hit, until we've got the housing up. They're going to hate it even less if we starve. Sorry, hate even more if they starve. So, you know, move that to very hard. There we go. The granary's up. I'm going to temporarily put... Oh, it's not quite up. There we go. Temporarily put a family into the granary, because I want them to go and grab those supplies. We're going to use what little wealth we have to get ourselves another ox. As soon as the 20 food's in the granary, we'll take the family out. I just watched it play earlier, and the first raid group was like 60 to 80 guys, you know, 20 people in this town, give or take. This game, mega hard. You can set it to be, yes. A bit like Farthest Frontier, where you can either make Farthest Frontier a really chilled city builder, if you take out all the raids and stuff, or make it hell on earth with starvation and raids just constantly coming at you. It's one of the reasons I really like this game, is that you can amend it so much. Right, well, I'm going to order another ox using some of our town wealth. I'll upgrade this to a workers' camp and then get rid of it as soon as we've got the housing done. Not something I normally do. Are you excited for Farthest Frontier 2? The Grim Dawn guys make it. Yep, we play it every Friday. Well, it is such a good game, and the new combat mechanics and new units in Farthest Frontier are really, really good. And thank you for the follow too, boy. Okay. So I'm going to put one person into the storehouse, take one person out of the granary. We haven't got a market set up. Everyone's going to be miffed about that for the moment. I need to move this as well and get the housing done before everyone starts getting rained on. Because it's the tools that we need to get in first. I'm going to put 2 families on logging for now. 1 family on the storehouse and 2 families of building. need these bits to move because we don't have very much land here. Okay, we managed to get these supplies moved. That's some good news. And then move here. Yeah, I think whatever we stick here. Are they going to move that? Oh, thank goodness. Right, okay. Okay, that hitching post to be moved as well. We're going to very quickly run out of fuel here. I know I'm running out of food. I'm working on it. Get a disastrous start. Okay, this is going to be our farming, so I think ploughing is probably going to be what we're going to try for first here. Where's Emma Flax? Okay, we can probably set ourselves up another couple of houses. Hey, Reduced Salty, welcome, welcome. I love your voice. Oh, that's very kind of you. How's your day going so far? Let's see. Hunting camp. I have messed this up so hard. Hey, Sponge.
Half-ass Sponge just subscribed.
How's your day going, Sponge? You keeping well, bud? You down for some murder a little bit later on? Right, we're going to have to sort ourselves out some fuel. So we've got the Woodcutter's Lodge here is using the fuel. We've got very little food variety. We do have some carrots that'll be growing soon. And all of these fields are doing nothing, but they will become barley to allow us to make beer. The problem is that we need to make beer in this one area for most of what will become our wee county. Oh, Sponge, you're killing me, man. Pretty good. Just got back from getting myself 2 rolls and lawn for the stag van. Oh, I haven't tried them yet, but Iceland down here have started to do Scotch pies in one of their stores. So they're Greg's branded, so that'll be interesting. Come on. Get it moving. Forager hut's been done. Okay, so we can put 1 family into the forager's hut. What I'd like to do... Oh, actually, that works. Let's carry on that experiment that we didn't finish before about putting 2 people per on larger plots. Right. We've got open living space, and we've got our food getting there. What we should probably do is sort out making our wood cutting a little bit more sustainable. So we're going to put a forester's hut at the back. And we're going to need a sawmill as well, or a saw pit. Which I'm going to just place as close as possible as I can to the stable here. So we're making best use of our ox as far as we can, and they're only dragging logs from here to here. Stick that onto high. Okay, so not a brilliant start because I did all the things out of order. What I should have done is build the granary first, followed by the storehouse, followed by a logging camp, then water, then market, which is free, and then burgage plots. Okay, our approval rating's 50%. Could be better, could be worse. 4 months before supplies run out, and we've got 6 months worth of fuel. That will drop significantly as winter approaches, a bit like Father's Frontier. It seems to be based on the number of months during the, like the consumption of the month you're currently in. So in winter, where the consumption goes up, suddenly you see your fuel drop off a cliff. Would it make sense to have more than one forager hut for berries to get as much done as possible before the season ends? What we can do is we could fill out the forager hut we do have. But maybe if we mess around with utility people later, quite possibly. Also, not that you'd want to be particularly close to them, but if we can get a tanner of hides. We'll put them over a little bit further away from our people. They will probably appreciate that. Malt house, we don't have the money for. Tavern, we don't have the beer for. And church, we don't have the logs for. This is the, whatever the current main line is, Fire. You can go into the beta if you want. How are you today? Bear in mind, I was off for 2 weeks pretty much, so this is still new to me. Trying to make sure we've got plenty of living space available. There's our additional family we can put in the saw pit. Let me see. Well, if you give me a few seconds, being as we're not very far into this. I can always change over. Because I don't think you'll actually let me see while I'm in the, let's have a look. My base participation options are pressing creators or none. Let me have a look. The last update to the content installed. Yeah, I'll have a look through. Very nice basket is the. There you go. Well, give me a second then. Let's save this up. It will take me a few moments to sort this out. Oh, hang on. That's not very Manor Lordsy. Let's do that. And while I'm updating, do that. Okay. Will take but a few moments. It's patching 11 gigs, so we're about a third of the way through already. I will say, I think Manor Lords' soundtrack is spectacular. We've been really lucky recently to have some great soundtracks. Old World soundtrack is one of my favourite entire soundtracks of music from the last few years. Stellaris' new soundtrack that came with its latest release has just been great too. Therabid says, long time ago, an update of 50 meg, not playing this week. Yeah, I don't know, it used to be about a meg a minute. Pesky other people on their pesky good internet, says Braxius. Hey, look, you have a pet giraffe dog. Therodum, I had blazingly fast ISDN internet. Right, we should be relaunching now. I will. Let's see if the game capture picks up straight away. Where's the giraffe dog? If you go into the Discord, into the pictures channel, I think. There we go. All right, we can speed through this. We've decided the beard provides the best level of armor, and then you put armor over the beard. Excellent. You have your own pet giraffe. I will have if I keep letting Clan go to the zoo. Right. Let's find out what they've got and see if I can actually follow my own guide on builds. Yes. That seems unlikely. So, let's see. What do we got? That barley fertility is a little bit rougher. Fire say, speaking of soundtracks, I really need the Final Fantasy XIV Dawn Trail playlist on YouTube as soon as possible. What's your favourite go-to brew coffee? Ooh, I've got new coffee beans arriving today. I'm actually having I drink a lot of just black coffee or Americano, but so I'm just tracking a delivery of coffee beans. Your orders. Look, Friday. Wherefore art thou, coffee beans? So been quite enjoying. There's Bird and Wild. Have some rather nice coffee, which is fair trade and soil association organic, and their decaf is Swiss water decaffeinated rather than chemically decaffeinated, which is rather nice. So I think I've got their medium roast coming at the moment. And I drink a lot of espresso because that coffee link down in the bottom left-hand corner makes an espresso. And chat are a bunch of trolls. So you just finished a book, says Rexius. At one point described Dow Egberts as instant as posh coffee. Well, hey, Siakane, how are you?
Chicane just subscribed. Imafluenk hype.
All of our production stuff has arrived here again. We have metal things in the range you designed. Okay, so how are we going to do this then, chat? Do we need all of the barley production here? Well, damn it. We're not going to get any more barley until we get over to here. There's already a bandit camp there. Because honestly, that's one of the biggest problems balancing in the game, which I don't know if the patch will address, is the fact that you need beer to be able to grow, and barley is a right pain in the backside. If I say to try and get my own coffee plant, I have my own tea plant and all. On the other hand, I hate coffee, so I have to send the coffee to Flanker. Oh no, how terrible. I will be heartbroken. Would you try Kopi Luwak? No, but not because of the production method. I'm a person that knows what's in sausages and haggis and still eats both. But because it doesn't seem particularly ethical in the way it's produced. Chat, do we just write... Oh, you bad words. Sorry. This early stage planning, I'm sitting here looking at this guy. Oh, well, what we could do is we could just write off like this little bit and create our own city here. Of course, that's where flax fertility is, so we'd have to do this bit here, maybe? This doesn't look fertile at all. We'd have to get rid of the stone first. I mean, rye will grow pretty much anywhere. That's not... So we're still a farming village. Hamlet, really. Because there doesn't seem to be very much flax. Oh. I'm less worried about the Emma. Barley. Might have to go through and delete some of these in a wee second. Underground water is there. Right, that's a better approximation of the edge. Right. That's interesting, the clay pit being in amongst the animals there. Oh, we've got a high berry deposit. Fire says you have a lot of stuff like that, basil, oregano and all. Some of the bedrooms, some of the kitchen. The dry part is worse because it needs so much space. Yes. CK says fire grew sage to make sage back in my day. Sage tea. Back in my old apartment, I didn't want to grow leaves and just flowered in the garden. In my old house, we were growing chives. Plan makes an excellent potato salad. And we emptied out a pot that had chives in it onto the concrete patio area. And thought, oh, well, we'll just leave that dirt there and we'll come back and get it later. We planted something else in the pot. The chives only grew better there than they had anywhere else on that mound of dirt on a bit of concrete. Ruffer. All right. Let's try and get ourselves set up and pretend that we're competent at playing this. Well, you guys can be competent and I'll be me. So that granary is going to be our highest priority. Where is the water? A much lower priority. Well, that's what I wanted to. And I think we probably want another ox pretty quickly. I really need to make sure these overlays are visible another way. Right. Emma, flax, barley. Okay, so it needs to be on this side. That logging camp can go there, and that will be our very high priority. So we've got highest for the granary, so we need to get the wood in. And then we'll get ourselves underway. You have strawberry plants in your raised bed now. Ooh, lovely. You're craving potato salad now. Understandable. Hang on, I need to check something.
Come along, lad. Come on.
Sorry about that. I have epilepsy and I could smell burnt toast and I don't trust my sense of smell. And it is actually because Plan was making toast, not because I'm having an episode.
Summer's coming soon. And soon, being summer.
So we've got a granary and a logging camp being built so far.
Come on, laddie.
I'll try and get another hitching post set up. You're back with coffee. Excellent. Ages Andrea says, the 1 cent that raised alarm, right? A brief version for those that don't know. I was off work for 2 years. I couldn't speak properly, had real problems. They thought initially I'd had a stroke. Thankfully, touch wood, not that. I used to keep smelling this chemical smell, which I can only smell. And if you've not had kids or remember being a kid since the, I don't know, 80s, the smell of knit lotion, a really chemically smell. And it was annoying me so much that I was really trying to work out what it was until Plan one day suggested that she couldn't smell it at all. And went to the doctor with this, and they're like, did some more tests. I had epilepsy. So, but yes, I would much rather check that it's actually burnt toast than me sitting here quite happily.
Can I stay with us, drink?
So we can get this granary up and running, and then we'll get all those supplies into the granary as far as possible. I might actually put a storehouse on this corner as well. You and me both, Aegis. That's interesting. You can't upgrade these tents anymore in the beta.
If I have to spend another winter in Albert's barn, I'd like to free the balls off, even with his like to keep me warm. We all know what that means.
I'm being very dim at the moment. There we go. Although I did always think that my dad was really into Chinese food, but it turns out I was a dim sum that he was talking about. Fire says, by the way, Cody and I figured something out in Bellwright. Something that, I guess, not explained much at all. Something that makes the game much better and easier. Just took you 120 hours. You didn't?
That axe really needs some
Of course not, says Laz. Don't worry, I know my place, sir.
Can I stay with his drink? We all know what that means.
Right, let's get the food into the granary first. I like the idea of maybe trying out getting 2 people per for the berry deposit here. Like 2 different sets of people set up. Because 128 berries, if we take the doubling, that's 256. So it might be able to support multiple gatherers, but it means we have to find them other jobs at other times of year. Although we might just do boosts of construction, maybe. We'll see. We'll speed through just a little bit. We're going to put someone in the logging camp. Buy ourselves another ox. And set ourselves up the storehouse, which I've ummed and ahed a lot over, but I think we're just going to put the storehouse here, if it's okay with you, chat. Is all the bread safe? Yes. Then you can get out of the granary and go and work in the logging camp. We'll put a family in the storehouse immediately to get all of our supplies we don't want damaged by the rain. And then let's set ourselves up at some housing. Now, most of our other plots, I'm not going to care too much about housing or the way it's set up. This one we might care a little bit more. What do you reckon, chat? Do you want to go with really long gardens for growing vegetables, or do we go with some kind of half-depth ones there? Tarayawa, welcome. Lovely to have you here. Go for the really long plots for veg, okay? Well, we're going to go with these double housing as a continuation of our earlier tests. Right, I missed what Fire said about Bellright. You can trade with neutral liberated villages via the map. Oh, that's neat. And they sell some useful stuff. Bronze ingots. Nice. All of the hides, resin and logs, and they accept almost everything in return. And refill daily. Wow, that's super worthwhile, particularly for things like the ingots, which early on were pretty rough to get hold of, I seem to remember, Fire. There you go. That should be enough now for 2 more. Come on. There you go. Our approval's going off a cliff because of the homelessness, because we can't upgrade the tents anymore. set ourselves up the marketplace. Wow, I hate it. It does not want to do what I want it to do. That'll do. Okay, we've now got positive living space, so we could probably actually get on with the business of feeding our people. Oh, that's already on the road. We'll add 2 vegetable gardens to spend all our regional wealth here. So we've got 1 additional ox, 2 vegetable plots. And we've put them on the 2 that have the second family on them. We are running out of food. I wonder why that could be. And this is more a sustainability bit than getting ourselves a forester's hut up. That's some areas that are too steep to build there. Okay, we're in May, so We should be in reasonable shape for this winter. Our industry, I'm going to get our tannery up and running next. Making sure I've not left anyone anywhere silly. So we are going to need to get fuel together. I have not put anyone in the forester's hut yet because I want to make sure we're continuing our construction. There we go. Dominica Continenza, lovely to have you here. Thank you for the follow as well. Much appreciated. You use streets a lot, just give plots of fields better shapes and then delete the streets again. Yeah, that's a fair point. I think I actually want to drag this over here a little bit. A strong militia is paramount to the survival of any settlement. Luckily, a shipment of weapons has just arrived. You'll now be able to create your first militia banners to serve you and protect your people. However, we will need more weapons to equip all the people as the settlement grows, either by making them or importing them from other lands. Okay. Hey, Tomet. Comparing CPUs is hecking confusing. Yes. What are you looking at, Tomet? Let's see about... Alright, I'm falling into a trap here, chat, that I am aware of, but I'm still falling into it. Which is... I want to get the forester's hut up and running, but I also want to get all the construction done, so I'm doing neither well. We do have +3 living space though, that's going to be helping our happiness a little bit, and I haven't really decided. You know what, I'm going to write off a little bit of the field here. Let's see, it's a write-off. Chat, did I build the tannery in the end, or did I just talk about building the tannery? Comparing CPUs is easy. Only look at the cores and the P cores and the E cores and the threads and the frequency and the memory bus and the cache size of the socket and right. And obviously the model numbers make it so easy to differentiate between the different tiers. It's built. Oh, awesome. There's our forest hut. There's a hunting camp. Forager's hut, forager's hut. On Flaky, you should request a stream key for Blockbuster Inc. Released in 2 weeks. Oh, hang on. Sorry, Fire. I lost my chat on scroll. It's like the old game, the movie. I'm a bit hyped. It looks a bit indie, but you had so much fun with the movie back in 2005. Okay, give me a second. Let me have a look. I don't know if any of my team have requested it either, so let's find out. You're trying to find something that's better than your Ryzen 9 3900X, but it's confusing. The biggest bang for the buck upgrades, Tomat, if you're looking to keep your existing motherboard, assuming your motherboard can deal with it, if you're going to use the breadth of lots of cores for things like data management or video editing, then the 5950, which is the CPU I use. If you are looking for gaming, it's the X3D. Hang on, I just need to look up. Is it the 5800 X3D? One moment. Multitasking terribly. Yeah, the 5800X 3D or the 5950 are the two options I would personally look at. You sent the key request thingy on Discord. Oh, okay. I'll have a look there. Are they not on the normal channels? Hang on. I have requested it through... through on all press channels rather than through the way you've suggested, but I'll have a look the other way as well. Yeah, so the 5800X 3D is really good for gaming. It will turbo up to 4.5 gigahertz and it's just a drop-in replacement. It's 8 cores, 16 threads. The 5950, which is what I'm using. Oh, sorry, 5950X, because, you know, you wouldn't know it's extreme without X. Turbo's up to 4.9 gigahertz, has a smaller cache, and there's 16 cores, 32 threads. So, either of those will see you right, and both of them are around about the 280 to 350 mark for a brand new one. You're using 7950X, but AM5s to require a new board. Yes, yeah, like the whole point is it's only a cheap upgrade if you're not having to also upgrade your board, and it would also require new RAM because different RAM is used for AM5. So if you're just looking for a drop-in upgrade using all your existing stuff, those are the two I would recommend for you specifically, Tomat. And don't forget to get some thermal paste if you don't already have some kicking around. Right. We're in May. We haven't really grown our family, so our approval rating's not high enough. Because people are still miffed they were homeless. peasants. Tuh. But you could also ask Mark in the Discord, Tomat, if you wanted a second opinion as well. Because Mark also takes a practical approach to upgrades that I do. You buy a new thermal paste every time you get a new CPU because the last one either dies or goes missing by the time I get new. Yeah, it's pretty... pretty rare that you use thermal paste. It doesn't look like there is. I was going to place it up here and I don't think I placed it, and I placed other things instead. Apologies for the quality of the idiot streamer here. Desperately do with some more families. Oh, that's good. Our carrots are coming in. Remember, you do not have to use the whole thermal paste tube at once. Yes. Right. Once we've got our first winter out of the way, I'll start doing some farming, but I think the farming's really going to be for barley. This is really tempting. I think we might go with this, but I think we also need the heavy plough. Yeah, let's go the heavy plough route first. Okay, no one's in the woodcut's lodge at the moment, or the forester's hut. But we're up to having 3 months worth of available food and fuel. So what we can do while we're waiting is set up our farms. So, fields, let's set barley up first. There's not actually as much barley as you would think here. That's 3 barley fields. We could probably convert much of this to barley fields without impacting over here. That's 3.5 Morgans worth of barley. Flags. That is not connected to the King's Road. Let's do that before we start any trading. I'm wondering why that's not working. Okay, so I'm trying to make these fields roughly 1 Morgan apiece. Okay, so we got flax here, barley here. I mean, Emma's pretty much everywhere. So I think what we might do is build Emma over this side a little bit later on, and maybe build another village area here once we've cleared all of the stone out of the way. Let's go through and set all of them to rotate crops. So we've not gone to go and get any more stone or any clay yet. That's intentional because we don't have any additional families. I don't want to pull people away from doing the core duties, which, as I see them right now, are getting our food supply up and getting our fuel supply up. And I don't have spare people to do those things. I am going to bring the logging camp down by 1 person and then increase our berries by 1. In fact, no, let's change that slightly. Let's logging camp down by 1, woodcutter up by 1, and we've got the tannery here as well. Right, once they've dropped that wood off, there you go. I'm going to get the tannery working. So that will improve our fuel. It will also provide us with clothing, which will improve happiness, because the leather from the tanner counts as clothing, even without any more work being done to it. And we're currently at living space of 14 families, of which we have 5.
awesome. Well, perhaps it was simply a bad. These things do happen from time to time.
Let's check in we don't have anyone hidden somewhere we shouldn't.
You'll not find finer wares anywhere else.
Is there a hunter? Yes. So we've got one hunter on the hunting camp up here because that's giving us a little bit of food and our hides, which are more important to us at the moment. We have one person in a forager's hut. We've got 2 set up, and we might set up 3 yet because a seasonal rich deposit that we can dump lots of people into, then take them out in the off season. Particularly if we take the doubling of berry numbers, so we could potentially export that food somewhere else. And we've got the housing here providing some extra vegetables over time as well. And each of our plots all have space for 2 families on them. With these larger ones definitely being used for vegetables, maybe these ones we end up using for trades, we'll see. I suppose what we could do, although we're not farming yet, we could set up the infrastructure for farming. Blinking bandits. And as soon as winter comes, we'll go and deal with the bandits. Yeah, fuel's up to 6 months. I really do need to go after those bandit camps. With only 10 people in our army, it's probably unwise. I mean, homelessness. There is definitely a problem here. That's definitely a derp. But we're seeing the clothing market supply going up. And the market food variety. Okay. What's in the patch? Well, where are we? Sorry. The rate of the Baron's claims that the famous nun people spawning in huge numbers refuse to do any work. Clogged trading posts. So these are all the things that have been fixed in the patch. The game being stuck at the summary screen after a victory game over. Very weak archer damage has been repaired. I don't know what that means. Because they nerfed archers massively. I don't know whether he's changed it back again, but it says he's made them some changes. Inefficient saw pits will also trigger generic storage full problem banners. Problems with optimization in large cities. There's still some work to do here. Inefficient markets place supply. Problems with farming like crops erasing the winter and inefficient harvests. Too harsh oversupply or undersupply systems. People and or livestock staying homeless even though there's living space in the settlement, and overly high ale consumption. All the things apparently fixed. And they've added a mourning period. And added the king's tax. We should probably actually build our church. Right, we're up at over a year's worth of fuel, so what I'm going to do is see, it's when we're starting 2 games in a day, is looking at take the person out of the woodcutter's lodge, which will make people unhappy, I know. We've not had a single new family join us. So we're going to try and get the salt pit up and running, and then we'll have to try and get these two working together. So what we'll do is we'll pull the 2 spare families we've got, one to logging and one to the saw pit.
Well, perhaps it was simply a bad day. These things do happen from time to time.
That's good news, because so we need to get ourselves up to 20 planks. Blinking bandits. The reality is we're not strong enough at the moment to go and deal with them. The bandit camps have 20 and we have 11. No one's summoning families to guide the ox. I don't think that's world ending though. Because we're still using the ox here because the saw pit and the logging camp are doing it. Oh, hang on. We can take someone out of the saw pit and we can choose where we're going to build our church. Here we go. What do you think, chat? Right in the heart of our village? Then build the pub back to back? Or... I'm open to ideas here. It needs the correct direction. What do you mean the correct direction? Just have to aim to the east. Okay. That's going to cause a fairly significant problem for us, but we'll give it a go. So much wasted land. In that case, it's definitely going to go on the outside. That is the right alignment for north, right? That is such a waste of land. Okay, we'll do it though. This is the church aiming towards the west. So, as in the entrance to the west. Okay. Oh my word. We might regret that later. Oh, we do have enough stone for it. Only just, mind. There's another family moving in, so we'll put them back in the woodcutter's lodge. Still doesn't handle the edges very well. I do like the snap-on build system, but okay, so we're going to upgrade the hitching post to a small stable. I think we're going to pull the person out of the logging camp and put someone into our granary. It's the third bandit camp. We were going to go fight them. We probably could now.
Leather, perfect for boots, belts, and, well, anything really.
Rain, snow, still
Okay, let's see how that goes, chat. I mean, probably need to set ourselves up some sort of trade post, but that's a bit of a bind in itself.
Bread, freshly baked, and still warm from the oven.
Band of raiders roaming the nearby lands. Oh, hang on. Oh, the ruler's army was sighted. Where is the question? There. Well, using the power of Yoink. Let's see where they go. Ring the bells, rally the troops, let slip the doggos of war.
Pick up the pace, run! All orders! Faster!
Come on.
Rip their heads off.
Come on, brigands.
Your orders? Yes, sire. Yes, sire.
Are they running away?
Run! Pick up the pace.
We're totally not sneaking around the brigands going to go and fight the other army to go and take the glory from the camp. Pfft, who would do such a thing? Oh, us. Sneak indeed, Harry. How are you, sir? Mod of legend. Our effectiveness will be terrible. If we get caught, we're in trouble.
Faster! Move quickly.
But while they're fighting each other over here, we're going to be sneaking through. Not bad. Was your weekend? How's the moon day treating you so far? Not terrible, my friend. Bit of a busy morning, but other than that, I'm sitting playing Manor Lords and I've got more time coming up. Not bad. Oh look, we've gained some regional wealth.
Orders?
That is totally new information to us, right, chat? How did that happen? We just found it sitting around. Although we thank our neighbouring lord for
The pace.
kindly providing.
My liege.
There are 2 bandit camps in that one area in the north there.
My liege.
I think they're continuing to head that way.
Move quickly. Faster. My liege. Your orders? My lord. Your orders? Yes, sire.
I was going to sneak through the trees, but I think we're going to take too much fatigue damage there. So... Come on. Look at all those mercenaries. They're coming for your camp. You should go attack them. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. We're just, yeah, sneaking round. And taking advantage of the fact that our neighbour has provided some mercenaries. So I'm trying to keep myself a little bit further back. And then we're going to really sprint for it. There we go.
Yes, sire.
As soon as the battle's joined, we're going to start sprinting. No good way to say this, Ace. You're living up to your name, indeed. In fact, I have heard some of the enemies call me an absolute flanker for stealing their loot, which...
Forward. Advance.
Run! If you flank too much, you'll go blind. Well, I'll soothe my woes with all the money that I'm stealing from these acquiring for these camps for the greater good. These mercenaries. If I were them, I'd be getting quite annoyed by now. Effective use of a unit of spear militia. Oh, well, I think this one can go into our treasury. We've got some regional wealth now.
Your orders.
What we can start to do is pay a tithe. Oh, we need to sort our manor out for that, really. more natural. And in our industry, we'll get our malt house up and running as well. Right. Back to the important job of making sure our spearmen are well looked after. Flanker or chat, did you see the new Gene Stealer mods announced over the weekend for Necromunda, which has a new expansion box coming out? Oh, I did not. I will take a look. How are you, Sherlock? Lovely to have you here. How's your day going, my friend? It's very nice of those people to take all the casualties while we take all the money. It's a division of labour I think is most fair. Oh, you're well. I was going to the town hall this morning and realising it's a bank holiday. Oh dear. And last Friday you did so much that all your work's in other people's hands. You're waiting on getting it back. Does that mean you're available for gaming today then, Sherlock? Yep, flank goodness for mercenaries. He spent a lot on mercenaries to do this. Ho hum. Ooh, thanks, Harry. Oh, those are neat. So I was trying to see if I could queue orders up to get a flank on, but it appears not. We might be too slow on this one, chat.
Yes, sire.
Sneak. Nice. Right. All right, we really do need to do something about our administration. Oh, that is actually quite inconvenient. That's interesting. So he's claimed the lands next to us. Oh, for goodness sake. Map, please. Right. How many mercenaries are there? Well, for 230 gold of the gold we just stolen from him, we could fight him for it. If we hire all the other mercenaries and bring back our troops. What do you reckon, chat? Do we fight for Zwei? More murder is more better. It is a murder Monday. You're quite right. What was I thinking? That'll give me 370 silver. No.
Forward, men! My lord! Yes, sire!
We do have a bit of a problem, chat. We might have to let go some of our mercenary companies.
Yes, sire! My lord! Forward! Forward!
Well, I'm already in his land, so
Forward! March! My liege! March! Men! My lord! March! Advance! Your orders!
oh, you have to be kidding me.
Men! My liege! Attack! My lord!
That might be game ending for us.
Yes! Advance! Yes, sire!
Your orders! Advance! Attack!
Cheeky bastards.
Fire! Kill them! Attack! Kill them! My lord! Pick up the pace, Elise! Die, bastard! Charge!
That is a bit rough. Because you can't attack back on his land to cause him economic harm, but he can cause us massive economic harm here. And he doesn't even have to sit on the right battlefield.
Orders! Move quickly!
Also, Streep's never got this far, the cheeky refer.
Move quickly! Men! Advance! Your orders! My liege! Yes, sire!
Everything's already on fire.
Sire! Yes, sire! My lord! Die, bastard! Your orders! Faster! Sire, faster! Die, bastard! My liege! My liege! Charge!
I don't mind that we're throwing away some of our mercenaries' lives because we've got more coming in the bag. Giggity.
My liege! Run! Sire! Your orders! Pick up the pace! Die, bastard! My lord! Run! Sire! Yes, sire! Orders! Yes, sire! Men! Sire! Your orders, men! Die, bastard! Men! Forge! Men! My liege, sire! Hold your ground! Fight! My liege!
Look around, make sure he's got no more mercenaries inbound. I mean, who would use lots of mercenaries to fight your battles for you? Ignore these ones.
My lord!
This land is ours, witch. That'll do.
Yes, sire! My liege! Your order, my lord! My lord, my liege!
Let's disband all of those before we have to pay them anymore. So we have successfully taken the first claim of the Baron away from him by running around and stealing the loot for the work that he's done, and then using all that loot to hire a mercenary army and take the lands from him in the adjacent territory. Excellent. We do have a bit of rebuilding to do, though. One moment. So I was sorting out the very important question of what's for lunch. Okay, I think that was reasonably successful. That wasn't the thing I was trying to get rebuilt. I'm looking for... Oh, there is a hitching post there. Right.
We need more men at the camp.
All right. What we're going to do is... We do need someone there. I'm going to take one person out of the granary because it seems like a lot of the families are balked at the moment. Did we lose? Yes, we did. Let's see if we can turn this around. homelessness is going to kill us if we don't get this sorted quickly. Yep, that'll do it. Pull the other forester so the building keeps going. Let's see if we can turn this around with the corpse pit. A family-centered banditry. Oh, we need to get these corpses sorted. This is a problem, chat. Yep, the body pit is important. It's over here. But we just get rid of the woodcutter's lodge. Making sure all of these are as sorted as they can be. Oh, we've got 18 living space. There shouldn't be any homelessness. So I'm not quite sure what that's chatting about. I'm going to pull the person out of the timber yard and see if that gets us constructing. So we seem to have 6 families assigned somewhere that we can't stop them being assigned to, which is a bit of a problem. But we need to do that initially to get our timber levels back up again. Okay, so I think a faster recovery chat would have been if we just unassigned everyone, because it doesn't seem to be using... Guys, using some construction material. Okay, well, I'm not sure then. I'm going to tell it this is the highest, because I have a feeling this is where a lot of our people are hiding. There we go. We're going to take 2 people out of there. Right, we have plenty of food to get us through this winter. Okay. Well. At a time we can't really afford the workers, but we need this. Do you still have your oxen? Yes. We have 2 oxen. And it looks like there's a small balk there. 255 out of 2. I don't think that's right, game. Let's add another oxen, just in case. So I'm maybe slightly panicked looking for is the granary upgrade. Okay, there we go. I'm going to add all of the taxes directly into our treasury this time, because I think if we're going to keep fighting the Baron for every claim he makes, that's going to involve us needing to acquire a lot of gold and a lot of mercenaries, and we only just did it last time. There are definitely a few bugs this time around. That might be a bit of a problem for us. I think all the corpses are gone. That'll free up another family for building.
Your orders?
We need to get our first manor up and running at the moment, which we've got a bit of a problem with because we don't have enough people to run the economy to get it going. But we've got a stonecutters camp over there. I'm trying to sort out this additional hunting post. I might delete the stable here because I think it's balked and that's what's causing this problem. Friedland.
We need more men in the camp. Men! Forward! Yes, sire!
Maybe if I relocate this stable and see if it will help. I don't like relocating, it's a waste of resource, but...
Liege! Yes, sire! Forward! Forward! Advance! Yes, sire! Men!
Actually, no month's worth of food.
My liege!
Yoink. Yeah, something was just balked there, I think.
Move quickly! Pick up the pace!
Indeed, fire.
All orders! Sire! Yes, sire! Quickly!
There's definitely some balking happening here at the moment, but... yeah, I moved that stable, it's still saying 255 out of 2. So if we just demolish it... we'll see how that goes. I think that is all of our... that's fine. I think that's all of our buildings rebuilt, right, chat? Bloomery. Don't need a bloomery yet because we haven't... oh, you fool. That wasn't what I was after doing over there. Right. Thank you. Although I don't need a bloomery yet because I don't plan on taking the iron out yet. I do need to build a stonecutter camp next to the stone, not next to the iron deposit. What a numpty. There we go. We finally have positive approval back again. That took some time. That forester's hut still had 2 people in it all this time. There we go, we got some malt. Order another ox. So we've got 2 oxes, and it looked like we did have to delete that stable. That was definitely a bug. Old Spire Hunters faction. Ooh. Oh, those are neat models too. On my list of things I'd like to build. Let's make this all stables down here. Just having a wee look for more bandit camps. Then, yeah, this one I think will go down the armor making route. And we can supply it from here for food. Where is our granary? Because that's one of the next things I really want to boost. There we go, we've got another family, so we can get them going into stone cutting, which will allow us to invest in our granary. And I'm going to swap the person from the logging camp to the saw pit. That will also help move us a little bit closer to our granary. Windmill, we don't need a windmill yet because none of the crops we're dealing with here are none of the crops that we're working with are going to be turned into flour. So this is going to be when we have some spare time. Will be barley. Will be flax, and this is all barley. I'm going to try and avoid wheat for a little while yet. Mainly because our pop took such a hit, truth be told. There we go. Okay, I'm going to swap them back over again, back to logging, away from the saw pit. Oh, ding dong. Right, a bit of a downside here because we're going to have this brewery. We'll probably take 2 families away. Oh, bandit camp sighted. Excellent. Well, you know what we're doing, chat? We're going to be raising an army. Where's the bandit camp being sighted? I think that's going to be far enough away still. Give the accesses to the new village. Well, I think our tactic's going to be not quite that. I would normally, but it's going to be unpredictable now we have 2 villages. So, what? Oh, thank you, Plan. What we're going to do is keep stashing the cash in our money, because we'll need it to be able to establish the next village, but also if he makes another claim after this, the Baron, we want to fight him for it using mercenaries again. And the only way we can afford mercenaries is if we have lots of cash on hand. That last war, we were super fortunate that we managed to win it 5 days before we had to pay the bursaries again, which would have actually broken us.
Order, my liege.
My liege! Pick up the pace!
Men! Forward! Yes, sire!
My liege!
Orders! Shield to shield! Hold your ground! My liege! Stand and fight!
My liege!
Fire! Destroy them! Men! Kill them! Kill them! Kill them! Run!
Pick up the pace!
Men! Kill them! My liege! Die, bastards!
My liege! Yes, sire!
My liege! Attack! Kill them!
Orders! Liege! Run! Pick up the pace! Move quickly!
Run! Race! Shield wall! Race! Your orders! My liege!
My liege!
Your orders! Yes, sir!
Run!
Men! Advance! Forward!
Hey Rogans, not bad. Not sure if concentrating or muted. Multitasking terribly, apologies. So what we've done is we have hired mercs because we had the battle we had to do. That's got us a wee bit of influence that we've taken from the Baron. We've already taken one piece of land he's tried to claim. I'm trying to make sure we keep our treasury up so we can continue to fight him off using mercenaries as best we can. And we have got our own units that are going to be created soon. TM, I can't see anything on the map. There we go. We'll have a retinue at the manor, but we need as much gold as we can. Otherwise we can't hire all the mercs every time the Baron wants to do some fighting. And how are you, Russ? Lovely to have you here. And Commander Forerunner, I do wish they would up the bit rate on Twitch.
Yes, sire!
All right, I'm going to tell them to run for a little bit. We're already fatigued.
Move quickly!
My lord! Sire! My lord!
And we need to get this fight over within 19 days. And they're mercenaries, so it doesn't actually matter if you lose a lot of them in this battle.
Run!
Orders!
I was going to disband them, but I might actually hold on to them just for now to make sure we can sneak behind.
Orders! Run!
Ah, they're mercs. Let's just send them into their doom.
Pick up the pace! My liege!
My liege! My lord! My liege! March! March!
My liege! Charge! Run!
My liege! Your orders! Pick up the pace! My liege!
All men! March! Men! Forward! Your orders! Forward!
My
Advance!
lords! Your orders!
Your orders! Pick up the pace! Yes, sire! My liege!
Okay, we're going to try and fight for this. But if we fight too early, we're going to take a lot of damage in our own territory.
My lord!
At the moment, they don't know we're going to fight for it.
Your orders!
My lord!
Your orders!
And a lot of our armies are going to be absolutely knackered because they are running fast.
Yes, sire!
Run!
My liege!
Sire! Your orders!
Don't want to leave it to the last second, but as long as I can.
My lord! Yes, sire! My lord! Yes, sire!
Faster! My lord! Faster!
Ooh, we don't have long to resolve this, so...
Sire! My liege! Men! Your orders! And my liege! March!
My liege!
Okay, we should be able to sneak through.
Your orders. March. I lead.
That's the first unit broken. Oh, bad words. No, that's not what I meant to do. Again, shield walled up, stand your ground. These troops are absolutely knackered. Go all out, push forward. Oh, hang on. No. Okay. Change of plan. I was about to disband that lot.
Pick up the pace! My lord! Run! Yes, sire! Forward! Your orders! Advance! March!
Damn, this is going to be expensive. We're going to lose half our army pretty quickly. That loot mission is now very important.
My liege!
I don't want to move them too far away. It looks like the brigands are coming for us anyway, so...
Stand and fight! Your orders! Faster! Your orders! Men! Fire! Your orders! Men! Your orders! Run! My liege! Your orders! Men! March! My liege! Attack! Your orders! Attack!
Fall on them. Kill the ball. They need rest. Yeah, we all need rest, unfortunately. There we go. Belongs to my treasury now.
Faster! My liege! Move quickly! Fire! Fire! Destroy them! Your orders! Kill them! Yes! Fire! Men! Fire! Die, bastards!
Right, I need these guys to hold them in place so the guys that are behind them can smash them.
Destroy them! Fire! Run! Men! Kill them! Orders! Attack! Hold your ground! Fire! Kill them! Men! Stick together, man! Shield wall! Fast! Stand and fight! Formation shield wall! Stand fast! My liege! Hold your ground! My liege! Destroy them!
Absolutely not, you scumbags. Come back.
Yes, sir!
Fortunately, we're going to have to use some of our own villagers because otherwise they're going to get through and cause some damage.
Destroy them! Destroy them! Men! Your orders! Move quickly! My liege! Your orders!
Alright, we've got 3 out of the 4 fights going our way and 1 fight we're losing badly. But if we didn't pull our troops to fight this, they would have set fire to our village. There we go.
Yes, sire!
Not ideal, but we can keep moving our troops up now and give them some rest. Split our archers a little. You give them a wee second.
Yes, sire!
That seems to be all his troops.
My liege! My liege! March! Advance! March!
Don't run retinue, dearie me. Alright, we'll sort of retinue out in a wee second.
Forward! Your orders! March! Your orders! Fire!
Alright, let's use these archers as bait.
Move quickly!
Oh, back our village.
Your orders! Yes, sire! My lord! My liege!
I'm not sure how we've not won this, to be honest.
Yes, sire! Pick up the pace! My liege! Men, march! Yes! March! Run! Sire! Forward! Your orders! Yes, sire! My liege! Forward! Men! My lord! Sire! Your orders! Yes, sire! Sire! Advance! Your orders! Advance! My liege! March! Sire! Sire! Men, march!
Oh, what happened to our retinue? Hang on, have I accidentally disbanded our retinue?
Men!
Well, that's a derp. I didn't know you could even do that. But even disbanding our retinue, why aren't they showing up anymore? There are quite a few bugs in this beta, which is what beta's there for. The reason I disbanded is because we were going to have to pay the mercenaries again, and frankly, we couldn't afford to. Discords. Okay. Where will they spawn? Oof. Whoever we hire now is going to be too expensive. Hang on. Battle there. Okay. They can hide out in here. I have an idea. I don't think it's going to work, but I have an idea. It's kind of working. Ooh. It is working, maybe. Hold! If that's the battlefield they have to be in, they are not in the battlefield. We have 16 days remaining that I have to kite these absolute f***s. Come on, fight me, you cowards. Okay.
Yes, sire.
Chase me, chase me. Oh no, I am losing.
Yes, sire. Yes, sire. Yes, sire. More. Yes, sire. Fire. Your order. Run. Men. My liege. Shield formation, shield wall. Stay still. Forward. Run! Run! Your orders! Attack! Kill them!
You have to be kidding me. That is some BS. Okay, well.
My lord! Kill them!
The archers used to kill that much. They have removed the nerf, and I was running around the open like an idiot, but
My liege! Fire! My lord! Kill them! Units! Push! Destroy them! My liege!
also he has definitely derped my
My liege! Men! My liege! Advance! Yes, sire!
the running's not going to help now, Commander Foreign.
Move quickly!
I'm in the next month, and it is definitely deleting my retinue. Also,
Run!
it's going to make zero difference to the fight, because if you look at the battleground, it's moved.
Your orders! My lord! Men! Sire! Stand and fight!
All it's doing at this point is just pulling away. That is BS. Well, it is time to change games anyway. But that's a bit rubbish, truth be told. We are in the beta, there will be problems. But the fact the battlefield just magically moved and then started when we had 8 seconds, 8 days left to fight. What?
I say, old chap, I think those raiders mean to do us harm.
Yes, sire!
Okay. Yeah, we might have to go back to an earlier save to unbalk this. I wouldn't normally go back and redo a save. The problem is that it's actually got rid of my retinue, which is most definitely a bug. Damn. Okay, well, you win some, you lose some. And despite us winning 2 massive battles here and holding back, we took this area off the Lord using our tactic that was working, but now we've just lost 2 in 1. Your retinue's been killed. They weren't killed, Commander Foreign. We disbanded them. They were nowhere close to the fight. Unless I'm being particularly dumb. We didn't pull them in. We were using them to do other things. Oh, we can have a look. But even if the retinue was killed, it would show here with 0. Because it would show that you have a retinue, but there's no one in it, and it would allow you to recruit above it. This is actually just balked our retinue. Never mind. Right. Let's save this up. I don't have a save before this, so... yeah, we're SOL. We're just going to have to live with it being balked. You need more items to trade. I am aware. The thing is, the trade is being rebalanced as well, Commander Foreign. So the trade previously, the way to massively increase your trade was you could do a one-sided trade of bows that was a renewable resource and you would make a shed ton of money on. Whereas now that is not something that you can do quite so easily. And in fact, the trade is so unbelievably broken, which I think this is meant to solve, that if there's no demand for the item, effectively you give the bows away or they don't come to collect them at all in the wider world, and you get 0 gold for them. And it's a real reason that the beer is such a problem. Like, I don't have a problem with the rebalancing to make sure you try and build a balanced economy across your areas, but it was incredibly brutal. It went from a bit silly in one direction to just not fun in the other. Right, Mayderps. Right, there we go. However, we will come back to this. We'll play some more very soon. What we're going to do is be switching over now to our next game for the day. That's going to mean that there's going to be a short intermission while I change everything over. We're going to be playing Mordheim next, which is a game set in the Warhammer universe, or the Warhammer Fantasy universe, where you are running a gang, and chat are the members of our gang. So that happens sometimes for early access games. Oh yeah, I'm not jumping up and down about it. It's one of those things. We're playing on an unstable build. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Right, so let's get the transition going over. Let's sort this out. It will just take a moment. If you're watching on YouTube, the stream is going to end. There'll be a new stream up in just a few moments. If you're watching on Twitch, if you just hang out just for a few moments, I'll leave you with some music, and I'll be back in just a few seconds.